Till now, we have studied the angle, side angle, congruence property. Then we have also studied angle, side, congruence property. Then we have studied side, angle, side, congruence property. And we have also studied side, congruence property. Now the last property which is remaining is right angle hypotenuse side congruence property. Now in this property you can understand that there will be a right angle, hypotenuse, and one of the side will be equal. Let us understand using a figure. We are having two triangles. One is A, B, C, and other is P, Q, R. Now, if in these two triangles, one of the angle is right angle, that is 90 degree, and the hypotenuse of these two triangles, that is AC and PR, we know what hypotenuse is, the side opposite to right angle. That is, in this triangle, right angle is this one, so side opposite to this angle is AC, and in this triangle, right angle is angle Q, side opposite to this angle is PR. If these two sides, that is the hypotenuse, are equal, and any one of the side, for example I take here side AB equals to side PQ, then these two triangles will be congruent by right angle hypotenuse side congruence property. Since in both the two triangles we are having a right angle, hypotenuse, and the sides respectively equal, so these two triangles will be congruent by right angle hypotenuse side congruence property. So this property says that two right angles are congruent if the hypotenuse and one of the side of one triangle are respectively equal. Here respectively word is very important. Respectively means there is one correspondence, that is one of the side cannot be equals to the other side of the triangle. That is, if side AB is equals to side AB is equals to side PQ, then it cannot be equals to side QR. So there is a one correspondence, that is AB is equals to PQ, AC is equals to PR, and angle B is equals to angle Q, that is 90 degree. Then we can say are respectively equal to the hypotenuse and one of the side of other triangle, then the two triangles are congruent by right angle hypotenuse side congruence property. Let us understand with the help of an example. Here we are given two triangles. One is triangle ABC and the other triangle is triangle DBC, and angle A and angle D are right angles, that is they are 90 degrees. Also it is given that side DB is equals to side AC. Now we have to prove are the two triangles, triangle ABC and triangle DCB, are congruent or not. Now let us see which two parts of the triangle are correspondingly equal. So first we will write in triangle ABC and triangle BDC, we can see that angle A is equals to angle D, that is equals to 90 degree, right angle. Next we have side BC is equals to side BC, which is common in both the two triangles, in triangle ABC and triangle DBC. Side BC is common, so we can write it as common side. Now one of the side of the two triangle is given equal, that is AC is given equals to DB, so we can write it as AC is equals to BD, which is given equal. Now if you carefully see that BC is hypotenuse to triangle ABC, since it is opposite to 90 degree. Also in triangle BDC, if you see that BC is again opposite to 90 degree. That means BC is hypotenuse in triangle ABC and it is also hypotenuse in triangle BDC. So we can write it here hypotenuse. Now if you see that we have got a right angle, equal, then we have got the hypotenuse equal, then we have got one of the side equal. So which congruence property we are going to apply? Right angle hypotenuse side. So triangle ABC is congruent to triangle. Now ABC is congruent to triangle DCB. Since angle A is equals to angle D, then we can see that AC is equals to DB. Therefore, AC के opposite angle B and DB के opposite angle C. So angle B is equals to angle C. Also, we can see that the remaining angle will be equal. So angle C in triangle ABC will be equals to angle B of the triangle DBC. Therefore, these two triangles are congruent by right angle hypotenuse side congruence property. Now with the help of these properties, we can prove two important theorems. One of them is angles opposite to equal side of an isosceles triangle are equal. So what we have given, that there is an isosceles triangle and we have to prove that angles opposite to these to the equal sides of the isosceles triangle are also equal. That is, if we are given that triangle ABC, we are given the triangle ABC is an isosceles triangle. What is an isosceles triangle? Whose two sides are equal. So let us assume that side AB is equals to side BC. So we can write it in given that AB is equals to AC, since the triangle is isosceles. Now what we have to prove? What we have to prove, that is angle B is equals to angle C. That is, these two angles are the angles opposite to equal side. AB के opposite angle C and AC के opposite angle B. These two angles we have to prove equal. Now for this we need to do a construction. That is, we will draw the angle bisector of angle A. That is, we draw an angle bisector. Angle bisector is the line segment which bisects the angle, that is, it divides the angles in two equal parts. Therefore, angle BAD will be equals to angle DAC. These two angles will be equal. Now, if we see triangle ABD and triangle ACD, we have AB is equals to AC, which is given since the triangle was isosceles. Then by construction we have drawn angle BAD is equals to angle DAC. That is, this angle is equals to angle this, since AD is angle bisector. Also, you can see that side AD is equals to side AD of the two triangles, since it is common side to both the triangles. Therefore, by side, angle, side congruence property, we can say that triangle ABD is congruent to triangle ACD. Now, since these two triangles are congruent, their remaining part will also be equal. That is, remaining part is the remaining sides and the remaining angle. Now, in this we just need the opposite angle B and C. So we see that are these two angles equal? Now the side AB of triangle ABD is equals to side AC of triangle ADC. Angle opposite and also side AD is common to both the triangles. That is, this side is common to both the triangles. Now if you consider triangle ABD, then angle opposite to side AD is angle B, and in the other triangle, that is ADC, angle opposite to side AD is angle C. Therefore, these two triangles will be equal since they are opposite to equal side of the congruent triangle. So here we can write it as angle ABD is equals to angle ACD by CPCT, that is the corresponding part of the congruent triangle, or we can simply write in triangle ABC, angle B will be equals to angle C, which we have to prove. In the similar way, we can prove that if two angles, in the similar way we can prove that if two angles of a triangle are equal, then the sides opposite to them are also equal. That is, in the first theorem we have seen that if we are given a triangle ABC and its side AB is equals to, and if its side AB is equals to, if we are given a triangle ABC and its side AB is equals to AC, then first theorem says that angle opposite to side AB, that is angle C, and angle opposite to side AC, that is angle B, are equal. This is the theorem first. And the second theorem which I have written says that if we are having a triangle PQR, then if in this triangle two angles, that is angle Q is equals to angle R, then the sides opposite to these two angles, that is side opposite to angle R is PQ and side opposite to angle Q is PR. Therefore these two sides will be equal.